But that's not what I'm here to tell you about. This is too low. Wait. Okay. So, Peeps, people. Peeps. How do y'all feel about those things? A face full of sugar wasn't quite sweet enough for us, right? We needed these things. But they are a appropriate symbol of the holy day, I think, at least for the megachurch crowds, right? You know, I mean, sure, maybe actual historical, swarthy Mediterranean Jesus of Nazareth, identified with lions and lambs as his totem familiars and such. But the blonde-headed, blue-eyed, pasty, free pamphlet Jesus, you know the guy. That Alpha and Omega salesmen and conquerors, that colonizers that they worship so much nowadays. That guy definitely resonates with some glow-in-the-dark baby marshmallow chickens. If anybody does. Don't get mad now. I can't blaspheme the great blasphemy, and I'll stay here and argue that all night if anybody wants to hang out. But the Peeps are an appropriate mascot, really ideal. Wow, the lights are changing on me. I don't know, maybe that was good. They're kind of an ideal mascot for the pasty white pamphlet Jesus resurrection because of their everlasting shelf life. Right? I mean, look, I know y'all have been churching all day long and you probably had enough of it. I can leave the religion out of the rest of this if that'll make you more comfortable. But roaches won't eat them. We can't leave the Peeps out of the rest of this because it's a themed show. I had to agree to get in. So roaches won't eat them. They can eat raid like a breakfast buffet and dance around for a while like they got a good buzz off of it. But they don't know what to do with Peeps. Mold cannot grow on them. So let's give them to the kids and watch them go. Oh, take a breath, kid. If sugar is baby cocaine and high fructose corn syrup, probably low fructose too, is toddler crack, which they are, then Peeps are children's PCP. That's how they named them, because that's the best as you can articulate the acronym if you're on PCP or more than 3 Peeps. It's like, Peeps. Right. So they don't have to keep making those things every EggRabbit day year after year. In fact, they can't. Their entire operation, the website, factory, virtual tour, it's a complete fabrication. They couldn't make new Peeps if they wanted. There's not a recipe for Peeps. They just made one big batch all at once the first time, accidentally, back in 1953. And it's still today. Some bombed, flat, paved over part of the world is just warehouses of Peeps out the horizon. Because some sort of Jared Kushner fast talker of those days, we'll call him Bucky, was in the wrong place at the right time to make off with an unguarded barge fleet loaded high with 100,000 tons of bleached white sugar plundered from the latest island paradise massacre colonization conquests. But he would have got clean away with it, except that another like rich white nation state had stolen it fair and square before him and followed the crystally trail back to corporate HQ. So, if y'all would like to be a sugar-buzzed fly on the wall at that emergency boardroom parley, I'll be back here to recreate it for you in the second half. It'll be apologies to Stanley Kubrick's Dr. Strangelove. Has anybody seen Dr. Strangelove? Okay, that's a parliamentary representation. The rest of y'all, I know, it's like, we can't watch black and white movies, Corr. We don't have black and white TVs. Look, find a way. It's important viewing. There's a terrible hole in your life that you can fill. It's important cinematic art. It's really worth your time. But I'm gonna try to recreate that. Those who don't know the movie, just follow along best you can. We're gonna include. We're gonna recast Generals Ripper and Buck Turgidson and President Merkin Muffley and the bad doctor himself as board members trying to deal with this crisis here in a little bit, if y'all have me back. Y'all been fun, and I'll see you again soon.
Corr de Joch, y'all. Who came to last month's Vaudeville show? Were you, nobody? Well, you remember how funny Corr was, right? His last set was really, really funny, but it was 15 fucking minutes long. And so I was like, no. So Corr's gonna come out and he's gonna talk about Dr. Strangelove. That's what he told me to say. Please welcome back Corr de Joch!
No fucking hose. Picture a cat ass with no fucking hose. Picture a shit ass with no fucking brains. Picture a leader with no fucking brains. 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 No fucking brains.
Nice.
So the bad news is, some low-down commie snitch crawled up out of a mass grave and got some pictures on the homosexual British BBC. So that's kind of gonna link up and make a connection to Bucky's big sugar grab. We gotta make this stuff disappear because the UN's got its panties in a wad and making a big scene. So we gotta make this stuff disappear, man, and disappear fast. How long do you think we've got, Merkin?
Smoking.
Well, we've called in all of our favors in Washington, and the president says it's just too big. His hands are tied. There's no telling how long it'll take before an inspection might be enforced upon us. But we've turned loose everything at our disposal, from lawyers to death squads, to buy us all the time we can.
Well, let's make it count. Bucky, you look like you've got a red-hot beetle up your ass. You got us into this mess. Now let's see you think your way out of it. You're our idea, man.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. So sugar's sweet, right? Okay, kids love it. Everybody loves it. I mean, it's, like it's, we got them hooked on it. before they're even born. And then our infant formula seals the deal. Better cigarettes, heroin, other white powders, anything. It's an ultimate product, right? And the best thing about it is it's still legal. Unless, you get snitched out for stealing it from some backwater killing fields to the presiding colonial power. Now, why don't you just settle down, Buck? We need you thinking clearly. American, please go make him a drink of pure grain alcohol and rainwater. And help yourself to whatever you'd like. Okay. Preaching to the choir here. I know. Time's a wasted. So the UN's, the task force of war crimes thing, they're searching for 100,000 tons of pure bleach white sugar, right? Okay. So we're sitting on it. We're sitting on it. Like it or don't, but we can't bury it all, can't burn it all, can't get it out of here past the blatant heart media barbarians at the gates. So we've got to hide it in plain sight.
Yeah.
Maybe if we could expose it, high temperature chemicals or toxic waste. We got plenty. Anything reactive that might, turn it into something, anything that just isn't sugar anymore. I really think the lawyers could take it from there.
The government.
Our young colleagues' solution is viable. Our power plant on the lake here is overheated. It's like a volcano now, grumbling over the water. Perhaps this sugar problem could smother its ardor and close again this door to hell, blundered open by act of God and cheap Soviet plutonium rods.
Dr. Strangelove, are you suggesting that these two impending disasters can actually solve each other? I sincerely hope that you have a more detailed plan for how we are to engineer this solution.
Advance, mein Führer! Sorry. Herr Chairman, gentlemen of the board, it is a simple matter. The reactor core was previously cooled by this constant flow of the surrounding lake water. We simply, with the use of barges and bulldozers, we ground this sugar through the same vein. And whatever emerges from its outmouth is submerged beneath the now boiling waves to sleep with the boiled fishes. Okay. Any better ideas? No? Hell with it then. All in favor? Say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Corr de Joch, y'all. No, it's over.
30 seconds and it's over. There's 30 more seconds. What? Go ahead, let's just go back. Okay.
3 days later.
Welcome to life with Corr de Joch.
All right, man, it's been 3 days. And now the lake is an 11-mile-high mushroom cloud-shaped marshmallow, the color of too much vitamin B in your precious bodily fluid. Now, the lab boys say that it is molecularly untraceable to its source ingredient, and the lawyers are confident that we can't be held liable for this little genocide upset. But marshmallows, Bucky. Children's marshmallows. Okay. Now, ducks are cute, right? Or chickens. No, chickens. Chickens are cute. And baby chickens